It's very descriptive, the concept of lambs among the wolves. That's what Jesus talks about in the Gospel of Luke. Luke tells us about it, what Jesus said. He said, as he was sending those out to go out and to preach the gospel into the highways and the hedges, they go out and they're innocent in the aspect that they're there to care and be compassionate to people and to love them and to see them in their desperate state without God. But Jesus said, beware when you go, because you're going among wolves. And that's really a scary picture when you think about it. I mean, you think about how a person would be out and out in the open, and it's nightfall, and they hear the howling of the wolves. Man, that would strike terror in your heart. You'd be so scared because these predators are out there, and seemingly you have no defense against them. That's a wonderful way that Jesus has given this to us. And the truth is, that's why so many people don't engage in the harvest. It's because they're afraid of the wolves. You say, well, Pastor King, what are you talking about here? Well, ask yourself the very succinct question. Why don't you go out and share the gospel to people, strangers, people you might walk past on the street, or maybe somebody when you're in the shopping mall and you just want to engage in a conversation, or maybe somebody that you know and you're talking to them and you wonder, I wonder if this person is saved. I wonder what their experience with Christ is, whether they've ever had any teaching, any training, have they ever even heard the gospel? And here you are standing here talking to this person and carrying on a conversation with that thought in the back of your mind, but you're afraid to bring it up. You're afraid to just put the question out there. Brother or sister, are you in a right relationship with God? Have you ever dealt with the issue of the sin in your life? Have you ever asked God to forgive you your sins and to come into your heart and cleanse you? So have you ever done that? Oh, no, Pastor, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that because I'm afraid that they might reject me, or I might lose a friend. In other words, they're wolves. They're wolves. And somehow or another I may be harmed. And so as a result, no, I'm not going to share my faith. I'm not going to talk about what I believe. And the fact that I believe not only for myself, but I also believe that person that I'm rejecting here, that I'm not sharing the gospel with, are going to face the peril of their decision. No, I don't really care. That's the way it would seem. But truly, Jesus said the harvest is great. There are many, many souls that are lost and dying, but yet the laborers, he said the laborers are few. That's you and me. We're the laborers. And many times we just turn around and just walk away. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.